What's going on, chat? Happy BTL Friday, the best BTL of the week, episode 491 piece. As always, hold the fry, joined by your two hosts, Krabs and Jovan, presented by SeatGeek. If you're walking over to the ballpark this weekend, okay, if you're trying to go see some live baseball, buy your tickets on SeatGeek. Why not? Okay, the tickets are cheap. Put in promo code Bookit, get $20 off, bada bing, bada boom. Okay, you saved yourself a free beer or two. Depends on where you live. By me, that might get you half a free beer, okay? But it's better than nothing. Jovan, thanks for holding it down this week. Goots, get your ass up here. W's, how we doing? How was yesterday?
I'm fighting. Yesterday was definitely horrendous on the betting side. I don't think I hit a wager, but
actual shit.
I'm fighting. I feel like dog shit.
You still feel like shit?
Yeah, it's been like a week, bro.
Yeah, you might need to go. You might need to make a call.
Yeah,
you might need to make a call.
I'm making a call.
Okay. Gosh, you might have like a sinus infection or something serious. Okay. I'll have my people reach out to your people. We'll talk about that off the screen. Goots, you holding it down? I know I wasn't there yesterday. You doing okay?
Yeah, we're doing great.
Good. Fresh shirts. W's,
World
fresh
Series
hats.
preview this weekend. Excited.
Okay. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, man. Might have to hit up Choose Doc, like G Meezy's saying. Yep. Chat, let me know. Chat, let me know if we get any sub bangs today. Can you do me a favor? Can you please do that? Let me know if anybody's dropping any subbies left and right. If I pull up the Twitch on my laptop down here, it's going to explode and fuck this whole thing up. Okay, so I'm not going to pull it up. Let's keep moving and grooving. And you know what? This is making my day right now, Jovan. How many comments have you seen about the PLL already? I've seen like 10. Yeah. I'm not going to bring the calculator out, but I've seen about 10 comments already asking about PLL plays. Chat, we'll spend the end of the show talking about it. We're going to have to get in the lab. We've got 2 games this weekend in the PLL on ABC. One on Saturday around noon and one on Sunday around noon. Okay, I think they're 12:30 Eastern. That's elite. 2 games on ABC. Guys, we got to make this weekend count. 2 nationally televised PLL games. Those don't grow on trees in one weekend. Okay, so we got to show out. We got to find some winners. We'll take a peep at the board for today. Can I get the rundown, Jovan, on what happened yesterday? I know the plays weren't great. We can go into the L recap, but I'm more talking about having Mikey and the squad on, talking about some soccer. Can I get the breakdown? What have you learned? Yeah. What do you know? Fill me in.
What do I know? What do you mean by that, Krabs? What do you want to hear?
Well, what'd you guys talk about?
I mean, we talked about the whole fucking tournament. We went through group by group talking about what we thought of all the teams, all the games. Maybe that's why I wasn't as dialed in the MLB board because I was pretty worried about that. But yeah, we learned a lot. Talked about some winners. Talked about some teams we like to get out of the groups, all that type of stuff. So I mean, it's a lot of.
Can you give me a verbal one of your tweets where you say, "This is what I've learned today," and you make fun of everybody who's on the same thing, saying the same thing's going to happen? Can I get one of those verbally for soccer right now? Is there anything you've learned yesterday from reactions in chat to what you guys were talking about, or just, consensus plays that are cake, maybe some sleeper picks that not a lot of people liked when you guys talked about it in chat? Give me the Phil's Nugs. Give me something.
I don't know if there's really one definitively. I mean, I guess my pick to win it all, people didn't really care for, which is fine.
Germany?
Yeah. I mean, they're not the sexy team, so that's not expected. Because you have the GOATs, you got France, you got England, you got Portugal, who everybody loves. If there's anything, I guess what I've learned for this tournament is going to be that Portugal's already made the final. That would probably be it.
Okay,
but
there we go.
And they're on Germany's side, so I hope that's not the case. But
that could be good for you.
They're a wide range of things.
So hurt about Lorenzen, missed a plus 3,300 because of it. That hurts.
Piss.
Okay, not going to sugarcoat that. That stinks. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and do the L recaps. Let's get them over with. Goots, if you haven't flashed them already, let's get it done. Yep, over cake.
It's a shit wager.
Yep, good. And then the next slides, let's go ahead and get those done. Hurry up. Go.
Just all shit wagers across the board, man. Just got to be so much more locked.
Let's go ahead and get that graphic off the screen, can we?
Yeah, we're back in runs. There's no runs across
swipe
the
that puppy
league.
out of here.
It's GG's. That's shit wager.
College baseball plays. Yeah, rumor has it we got some college baseball getting active for today. We got UVA involved. I'm down to fade them. What do you think?
Serious? You want to fade UVA?
Well, I haven't even looked at the game or anything. That's just me saying it right off the rip because I'm legally obligated to. right?
So
We can talk about it.
Always a deal.
Wow, everyone in chat saying UVA's already won. Add that to your tweet.
Ooh,
Holy smokes.
Might have to.
The Rays on the Sharp Report. Sure. I got some revenge from earlier this week when I took the Rays. W's there, or king of the board, not Sharp Report. Gosh, I got to finish the week strong. I got to finish the week strong here. See if I can end in positive. Jovan, you've got some work to do as well. You got to probably bang 2 plays to end the week, and maybe even a plus chicken in there. I don't know. You got to get creative here a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see what I need.
All right. Chat saying spin the wheel. I feel like we probably deserve the people.
We'll
wheel spin here.
Get it up and moving.
This might be a Jovan solo wheel spin. I'm just gonna say.
Well, yeah, you haven't been here, Krabs.
Well, that probably deserves a wheel spin too.
Yeah.
We gotta add one more.
Slippin' Jimmy's telling me to not finish fat, happy, and complacent. Okay. Sure. I don't know what I did, but yes, I agree. We're not getting fat, happy, and complacent.
People just like saying that, Krabs.
They do like saying
that. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do. Buy Zach Hampel's merch. We already watch the Zach Hampel doc on here. What more do I have to do? And by the way, chat, let me know the next time you see Zach Hampel at a game, and if it's local, I am driving my ass there. I don't care if I miss the first half of the game. I just want to get in his ear. I just want to scare him. Not going to do anything. I'm a good guy. But I just want to get in his ear, and I honestly just want to ask him a couple questions. Why do you do this? Why do you like it so much? I feel like he probably gets off to it. You know? He's just a freak.
Just might.
Yeah, we already got something Zach Hampel in here. We could do, Jovan, we have to go to the Miami and Washington NBA game coming up in Mexico.
Bro.
You see that?
Dude, what?
You didn't see that?
No.
The Heat and the Wizards are playing in Mexico this year.
Oh.
How am I more dialed than you, bro? I'm coming off the beach.
I don't know, dude. I've been fucking sleeping for 20 out of 24 hours. But
I
I didn't see that. I thought you were talking about Marling's Nats. That's why I was confused.
No, I'm talking about Kyle Kuzma, Jordan Poole heading down to Mexico, and not for Cancun after they, finish it last in the East. I'm talking a game in Mexico against your Heat.
It's a moose shit game, dude. Good God.
Yeah, that is a moose game. If Judge went off and Krabs bought the jersey, buy a Caitlin Clark jersey to see if she does any better. See, Jack, that's going to cost over $100, and I don't really give a shit about the WNBA right this second. I'm just trying to find winners, okay, and try to find a way to, I don't know, what's the right terminology? Turn off Aaron Judge, because he's an absolute fucking monster right now. He's a monster. Gosh,
unreal, dude.
Man. What do I have to do?
You have to do something because it's getting out of hand.
24-hour stream, Jovan. We could do something with joining Trent on his 24-hour stream journey. Rumor has it he's doing one tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can put going on it tomorrow on the wheel.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, probably do that anyways, but let's put that shit on there and let's get this wheel spinning. We need some KBO plays tonight. See, Bernard, if that's my duty, if that's what I owe the people, some KBO plays, I'm sure I can take a peep. I'd be happy
ready,
to.
Jovan?
Yeah, go ahead.
Spin that puppy.
Spin that shit. What do we got here, folks?
Tell the Platte. Green Gobby Ladder Challenge.
Dude.
That's beat. I'll let you do that one solo.
Gobs, bro.
I'll let you do that one solo. I want no part in that. That sounds like a day ruiner.
Those are literally so cake.
That sounds like just work you got to put in and do that you just don't want to, and that just sucks.
Keep those puppies out.
I mean, fucking Christ, man.
We need tweets. We need slips. We're going to go over them every day on BTL when we get back, if you can make it through the weekends. How does this work? Can you give the people a Spark Notes real quick, Jovan? What is the Green Gobby Ladder Challenge?
I guess we're going to have to start with – I'll have to fizzle out the amounts. I don't really know what we're going to do there. Definitely not going to do the Trent model where we jump like 4K.
No, you can do like 10 to something.
Yeah. I don't even give a shit about the amounts you're putting on there. I think the fact that you're about to be putting, a couple gobbies together in an entry and trying to smack them a couple times, a couple days in a row, right? That's the whole goal here. That, to me, is enough. I don't care how much you're even putting on them. That's hysterical. You're about to be tweeting out gobby entries, gobby lineups.
Yeah,
Are you
maybe I'll
kidding me?
try. Maybe I'll give it first try tomorrow. Trent on stream. We'll craft some together and try and beat it in one try.
You might
See if you
need to wheel in Trent for that one.
Might
That
have
is his
to.
specialty.
Might
right?
have to.
Laying some juice. Okay.
Don't be
You
scared
might
of the
need him,
gobbies.
Trent. We might need your expertise on the gobs. Okay.
Yeah.
Javon, there better be tweets, man. This doesn't start until we
there's gonna
start
be
seeing some tweets. Deal?
Every single Gobby ladder will be tweeted out. No question.
Okay. All right.
Part of the deal.
I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah,
Chad, if there's any green gobbies you'd like for today and you try to get the ball rolling with Javon, go ahead and drop them. Although it'd be kind of weird if you had some of those in your back pocket. Trent is doing a 24-hour stream. Yes, Giote, people are talking. People are talking. Krabs still owes us his Euro future. Oh, we're going to lock that in. Don't you worry, Alan.
Do that today.
Don't you worry, Alan. That's on the agenda. Yeah, Trent's doing a 24-hour stream tonight, I believe. I'm assuming it's going to start during Surge and probably continue through the nights. But I cannot confirm or deny that. That just would make the most sense. But chat, I know for a fact he tweeted it out. He's doing a 24-hour stream tonight. Okay? Tiger, less than 10.5 fairways, lock it. I'm not fading Tiger, man. Every time I do, he turns into, he puts up his one good round of the fucking year. I'm not doing it. Can't do it. Euro future, let's go ahead and address this. I think I'm going to just take Belgium. I think I'm going to take the weirdest team.
Belgium.
Any comments, thoughts, opinions on Belgium?
I don't think that's
you heard anything about them?
I mean, I've heard plenty about Belgium. Goots loves Belgium.
I do, but I don't think that's crazy enough there, Krabs. I need you to take it to
plus
Georgia.
1600 doesn't
move the
pickle anymore.
I need like Romania, Albania, Slovenia.
See, the thing is, like those are simply just not going to hit.
But that's just not going to happen. So what's even the point?
That's the punishment.
Well, I feel like we got to take something
just losing
crazy
$100.
Enough, yeah, crazy enough that can hit, but also is fat odds.
If Goots, I always want you to voice your opinions and give it to me straight, Doc. Okay, if you in chat don't think that's crazy enough, let's find a different way and talk through a way to back Belgium in some capacity that's juicier than plus 1600. Okay, because that's my dark horse. That's my team.
I think it's okay. I understand.
Let's see what chat's saying. Because I know, and it's plus 1600. That's ridiculous odds. They're not going to win the fucking thing, right? Come on. Yeah. But I get it. They're not at the very bottom of the barrel of odds, right? Krabs, are you locked in today? Not really, Jake. To be honest with you, not really.
What if we take somebody to win the group? That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. That always happens every year as well.
There's always
roll through. Yeah, let's go to that section of the futures and see if we can pull that up.
Hold on.
Could be the difference right there. I think there's group futures up here somewhere.
Teams not to score a single goal.
Not to score a single goal. Romania may not score a goal.
Here we go.
Not even joking.
Plus 1600 for Romania not to score a goal. This is good, Goots.
Yeah.
Let's take a peep at Group A real quick. Germany, obviously, minus 270. We can move. Group B, Spain. Okay.
That one could get kind of crazy.
This one could get interesting. Like Croatia is an option here.
Croatia could win that group.
Yeah.
Not crazy enough, probably.
Were they in the finals last year, Jovan, right?
Not in the finals. They were in the finals of the World Cup, right?
That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Last Euro's final was Italy beating England, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Go to Group C.
There's Group C. They skip it.
Denmark, Serbia.
I just don't think these are that fun. I'd rather take like a team not to score the whole time, or just like a future. A team that barely has a chance.
Those are crazy. So that could be it.
Could be it.
Goots, are there any other cute, fun futures or wagers you can take when you were scrolling through besides team not to score here? You want to go through the cats?
There's highest scoring group, to win all group games, to lose all group games. Bottom of the group, like who will come last.
Okay.
There's top goal scorer, obviously, most assists. To reach quarterfinals, their stage of elimination. So like if they get out of the group stage or they get to quarters, like when they'll lose and be out of the tournament. Highest low scoring team, like I said, yeah.
Jovan, tell me why you think there's a chance Romania doesn't put a ball in the net.
I mean, it's just the way they play. They have nothing attacking wise they can go forward with. And that's also a tough, one of the tougher groups, I guess, to score goals. So like, I don't know. That's one of the teams that I could think could get bageled. Poland could also get bageled. They don't have anything. They've lost to injury all of their attacking forwards, including Lewandowski, who that's probably a name you know. Yeah. So, I mean, if I were to pick one, it would probably be one of those two teams.
I can see it now. Posting a video of their insane goal from fucking half court with the Poland song in the background with like 3 minutes left of extra time. I can see it.
I mean, they're crazy bets. They're crazy bets for a reason. And like the team that's up there is a favorite for a reason, but I'm also taking them to score in the first game they play. So eliminating them.
Big Cheesy, typically a pretty solid play. I hit him okay. Down here. Courses are really nice. I usually shoot, I don't know, between a 96 and 100-ish. Not good at all. But I don't cheat. I keep my good score, and I keep track of all of them. I have not shot over 100 yet this summer. Now, I haven't played that many times, but I'd love to keep that trend up. Courses down here are sick, by the way, Chad. If you guys haven't been, pretty cool. Definitely made for more older people, though, down here in Hilton Head. Why don't we do a poll with Poland and Romania? Those are the two I'm vibing with. Jovan, I'm with you. To not score a goal.
Okay. Yeah.
And we'll let chat pick. Is that cool?
Yeah.
I want to do Romania and Poland.
Yep. Wouldn't mind either. I guess Poland, it sounds like that one makes a little bit more sense. I don't know. When Jovan was talking about Romania not scoring, it just felt right. So
no, Romania is definitely, I would say, the one that makes more sense. Poland's a lot better than Romania. Romania is awful.
Okay.
But
1 minute poll, chat. Go, go, go.
1 minute poll. Hurry up. Go, 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 go. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Krabs tracks all bets and golf scores. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Even when they're missed shit. Yep.
Archie's a Polak, whatever that means. Polak.
Polak means you're from Poland.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know what Polark means. It sounds like Ozark. Combined with Poland.
It's like Romania.
Yeah. I kind of wanted it to be Romania. I'm not going to lie to you. I kind of wanted it to be Romania.
I mean, I think it's going to come out. I think it's going to come out to the last game because what they have. They played Belgium, I think, first game, and then, or maybe
so talk to me like I'm 4. How does this work? So we'll play.
They have 3
teams. They all play each other.
Yeah, they all play each other. So there's 3 games, and Romania is probably not making it out, so it'll probably end there. So they play Belgium, Ukraine, and then Slovakia.
Slovakia, yeah.
So I think
they got to go 3 games without putting the ball in the net.
Goals. Yeah. Which, let me check.
And who are their opponents? Let's pull up their poll.
It's Ukraine, Belgium, and Slovakia. And their little ramp up last week when they played two games against shittier teams, but in their friendlies, both those games ended 0-0.
Okay.
So it could be
Ukraine is ass too. Great.
Yeah, I kind of like Ukraine. I think it'll be all right.
Big year for Ukraine, though.
You'll like this too, Krabs. I was on the stream yesterday. I was like, I used to work with guys from Romania, and they were telling me that not to sleep on Romania in the Euros. So that's a contrarian thing that Romanians are saying that they're going to be good. So you can fade that.
That does make me feel better.
Yeah.
Right. Anytime a fan of a team is back in their squad, just like Jovan saying, don't take the Rays yesterday for the second time this week.
I'm getting the full report from the actual Romanians. So
Okay. And the Romanians are all in.
All in. They said don't sleep on.
Well, next time you talk to them, tell them I'm fading.
I'll let them know.
Yeah. Okay. Chad, you guys enjoying the PGA Championship? Have you two gentlemen watched any of the PGA? I know that's probably more up Goots' alley, but
no.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, it's one of those tournaments where the course just kicks their butts.
Yeah,
definitely been seeing the discourse on Twitter. All the Scotty bettors are drowning.
They're US Open, not PGA. Jesus, you guys can tell how fucking not locked I am right now. Either way, unbelievable. Some of these shots, the greens. I mean, it's like they're putting on parking lots. They're putting on ice rinks.
That's how it should be.
I think I'd probably have to quit mid-rounds if I was playing on one of these, holes. It's ridiculous. I don't know how these guys are keeping their heads in it.
It's how it should be.
It's how it should be for this event. I agree. Gates, I know you've talked about Aberg, right? Cool young guy.
Yeah.
New kid on the block.
I mean,
you think he's got a chance?
He
or is it
finished
gonna be one of these
second.
veterans?
He finished second in his first ever major, his first ever Masters.
Impressive.
Very impressive. I mean, a lot of people
Can we get
like
some live
him.
odds up?
Yeah, let me take a look at him. Let me take a peep.
Let's just take a little peep real quick before we dive into some plays for today. I want to see what the board's speaking to me with. I want to see what the odds are at. This tournament has been nuts. Bryson, unbelievable, dudes.
Bryson was even when I came on stream, so let me see what he's at now. He was even for the day, 3 under.
There's some big names up there.
Oh, yeah.
People forget Rory just pulling those divorce papers right out of the lawyer's hands.
Yeah, Bryson's still too bad.
0 sense, but maybe that's, bolstered him back into contention. I don't know what it is. Rory, whatever you got to do to, I don't know, whatever you got to do to put the ball in the cup. And if that's take a divorce away, he's been playing pretty good, looking pretty good. Could it be the Irishman?
Played great day 1. He's 1 over right now through 17, still 1 back, which is still a very good round, 1 over on this course.
Bryson's the fave. He's 1 foot away from a birdie, Panda's saying right now. That's probably why his odds are as he's the favorite.
He'll be 1 back when he makes that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Xander getting no line respect there.
Xander had a good start to the day, and then he dropped 2. So he was 3 under, and then now he's 1 under. So he bogeyed.
Okay. Crazy tourney. I need to lock in on Sunday and see how this one plays out. I have a feeling there's going to be some terrible shots down the stretch on Sunday that'll make me feel a lot better about my golf game. That's for sure. That's why you watch this event, really. It just makes you feel better about your own play. Because these guys just look like they're like me out there shooting hundreds.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Human, man.
Even those guys, even Bryson, who might actually be a robot, cannot confirm. Gosh, man, him naming every single club some gimmicky shit to get him some TV time. What a bozo. We'll just leave it there. Ooh, is Rory odds moving up? +4? Okay.
Rory's moving a little bit.
Sure. All right. It could be the Irishman. Okay. Feel bad for Homa. Yeah, I saw Homa hit a ball out of the rough and hit it right back into the rough. One of the worst shots I've ever seen in my life. Tough.
Yeah, Homa not doing it.
I know you're a homosexual.
I am.
Any comments?
Yeah, I mean, one day he's got to get one. I don't know when it'll be, but we'll see.
Not going to be this weekend.
No, I feel like the Masters is what shapes for his game a little better. That's why he's played pretty well there. This might not be the one for him.
We got Austin Rendis saying Tiger, his birdie square got bumped up. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, Tiger tees off in 12 minutes.
Okay. Not going to fade him. Going to root for him. It's tough to watch him out there, man, though. I just take the rest of the year off, get a little healthier, so it doesn't look like every time you swing, your leg is about to come off your body. I don't know. That's what I would do. But it's Tiger Woods. He can do whatever the hell he wants. Okay. Let's move. Let's groove. Steam Krabs for today. I'm going to talk about these Moose finals. Goots, you got a second?
Oh, we got a second.
Run it. Dude, I don't even want to watch tonight. I don't even want to watch. It's been the worst finals. It's been the worst cup. Maybe I'm a little bit biased because the coins have been leaking in both these series. I don't know. But I'm done watching these Moose games and forcing myself to smile and enjoy them. They have been atrocious. Sure, Game 3 in the NBA Finals was a little bit better. The Mavs look like they forgot how to play basketball in the fourth quarter. Don't even get me started with the hockey series. I mean, Connor McDavid, he might be the biggest fraud in all the lands. People acting like this guy's better than Sidney Crosby and Alexander Ovechkin. This guy's scared to shoot. He's scared to shoot the puck. If he's really that good, he's that fast, he's that elite, put the freaking puck in the net, dude. How about you take a shot and stop passing if you're really that good? That's like Aaron Judge trying to lay down some bunts right now. Trying to move the runners over. That's what McDavid's trying to do out there on the ice. Take over, buddy. McDavid stinks. He's a softie. Canada's never breaking that streak. What a joke. Oh, man, it's tough to watch. The Mavs and Luka. Luka's hurt. I'll give him a little bit of a break. Kyrie's a head case. He's playing against his old team. They're screaming at him. They're living rent-free. I give the Mavs a slight break. Okay, the Celtics were here last year. It was always probably the Celtics. That's why they were minus 110 versus the field all season. Whatever. But Connor McDavid, I can't let off the hook, man. It's been miserable. It's been miserable. Sure, he's gotten 2 assists a game. I don't give a shit. You're the best player on the ice. Go out there, win a game for your team. Go out there and shoot. Be aggressive. Be the guy. He's being soft. And the Oilers stink. God, man, maybe there is some sort of Canadian curse going on. I know they haven't won in, 30 years? But it's making my eyeballs hurt watching these games. They are atrocious. They are soft. They are scared. Nobody wants to shoot. I feel like I'm watching the Virginia Tech Hokies in college basketball this year on the fucking ice. Nobody wants to be that. Nobody wants to shoot. And not the best player on their freaking team, the best player in the world, Connor McDavid. Well, he looks like he's trying to rack up his assists, and he's not putting any shots on net, and they're never going to have a chance if he doesn't. Jovan, comments, thoughts, concerns on the NBA Finals and Stanley Cup Finals? Because I'm done with them.
It just hasn't been.
I'm done.
Fun at all to watch. Sidney Crosby enjoyers are busting at this series from McDavid. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, they have to be.
Ovi enjoyers too, because that's starting to separate themselves, so they haven't already.
Gosh, man. And I will tip my cap. Shout out Trent. Okay, he absolutely nuked the two-piece. We all know he did it. Looking like it's going to be free. Good play, Trent. You're rich. Give me some of those coins, will you? McFraud. Dave Martinez, Burner, and chat said it perfectly. McFraud. Gosh, man. It just looks like he's a role player out there. I don't know. Nobody wants to shoot. Nobody wants to shoot. Trent's the sharpest guy right now on Bookit. He might be Big Cheesy. He might actually be right this second. He has been dialed.
What?
He's been dialed the last 2 weeks. He's been locked in. Effort's been there. Winners have been there. Results have been there.
Now this might be the biggest test of them all, coming for the 24-hour stream after how the last one went.
People forget he fell asleep on the floor on the stream. Okay. Now it depends on what time he starts it up. I will be back tomorrow in the DMV, probably around 1 p.m.-ish. If he's still running, I'm assuming he will be until 2 or 3 p.m.-ish tomorrow. Depends on when he starts it. I'll hop on for the end when I get back for an hour or two. Do have to go to a thing tomorrow night. But if there's a little window there, I want to come on for the end. And I know he might need it because those last couple hours are tough, especially solo. Let's try to hop on tomorrow, at least for an hour with him. Okay? Because it's not easy. No one should have to do that shit alone, to be honest with you. I kept receipts, Krabs. I won't forget the absolute cold takes you and Mikey were spewing before the series. Like lightning, I'm not perfect. I'm only a man. Okay? If I recorded or wrote down all the stupid shit you said, it would probably fill up a novel. But I don't care about what you say. And I don't keep receipts about what you say. Okay? People want to do that for me. All right?
Boston fans are funny.
They really are. They really are. They might be more annoying sneakily than the New York fans.
Yeah,
they might.
Close.
At least they
second.
care, though. At least they
second.
care, though. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
Because New York fans don't actually give a shit. They just act like
they do. They do. It's
Boston
just
fans care. They're just more annoying.
New York fans have been in a cycle of moose shit. So it's like they care for so long before it's back to reality. So like if these Yankees were to win something this year, you'd see it be 70 times as obnoxious.
That is true. It's just been a while because they never win shit.
Yeah. Boston's
Maybe they will
taste of it a little more recently.
Yeah, Boston's been a wagon. Sports city. New York, not so much. Not so much. All right. Let's move. Let's groove. That's enough of me bitching about the NBA Finals and people keeping receipts. Let's move on to the show up report for today. You down?
Sure.
Dubs. I got some plays I like for today. I got some squares I am absolutely in love with for today. Okay? I love these squares. I want that on notice. I want that on record. All right, Jovan? I'm going to start it up in Chicago, though. All right, as I should. That game starts up in, I think, like an hour. Looking like the Cubbies and Wicks are catching steam against Gibson. Kind of weird. And I want to partake. A little afternoon baseball here. Only early game of the day, I believe. Starting up in a little bit more than an hour. And I want to back the Cubbies at home, who have been atrocious, catching 15, 20 cents of steam against a better arm in Gibson. Okay. The prize picks board doesn't really make it seem like either pitcher is going to get missed. I'll be honest. It makes it seem like it's going to be kind of a pitcher's duel in this game. But with that total dropping down to 7 and a guy like Wicks on the bump and his team catching 20, 15 cents of steam, I feel like he's going to have a rare good start up there on the bump. I feel confident backing him with that total dropping. Gibson, not surprising. He's a big name veteran, right? He knows what he's doing up there. I do want to fade with the Cubs catching a little bit of steam at home. And at some points, they've got to turn around their little season. And they have been cold as ice at the plates. Not saying they're going to put up a crooked number in this game. The total's down to 7. But I do think the Cubbies squeak out a win. And then the little Cardinals, nice little, not win streak, but they've been playing solid recently, won 3 of their last 4 games. Cubbies dropped 2 of their last 3. I think they get back on track in this day game and hand Gibson now.
Yeah. And I mean, the total is where it is because you got wind blowing in Wrigley. So not the best hitting conditions there. But, the Cubs are kind of wagons in their little Friday afternoon games that they always play. So it could be the one.
There's no way.
Oh, GG.
Are you serious?
GG.
Rumors are true.
Wow.
The rumors are true, Goots.
That's
I just
ratchet.
locked in the entry 30 minutes ago.
That's
They know something.
ratchet.
Oh, man. That sucks, man. Let me see if I can find the odds for McKenzie. I was looking at them earlier, and they're both off the board. You're so right. I mean, minus 135 walks allowed. Let me hit the refresh button for McKenzie here. That sucks. Same odds right now, Jovan, I'm looking at it, than when they were before the show when I put that on the board and locked in a 2-piece entry with my squares. They still took it off.
It's dog meat, man. That's dog meat.
And then Matt Waldron, I haven't even looked at the odds for that one. That was just a straight field play. I'll
They
take
have
a peep at that
all-
right this second, though.
All like hitter and pitcher props on the books down. So maybe that'll come back up, or maybe they're adjusting something. I don't know.
Waldron's,
Yeah, I don't see anything for that
Waldron's
game.
juiced to the under, minus 135.
Okay. That's not ideal. Wprops.cash. But yeah, I'm not seeing any props up on the books right now for that game. There must be somebody potentially hurt.
Yeah, something's going on in that game. So they took everything down.
Are we running Romania not to score? Yes.
Have to.
Yes. I'm going to lock that in right now. Shit, Goots, you might have to lock that in for me if it's not open the book. I'm going to have to Venmo you. Goots, is that in your wheelhouse if I hit you with a little Venmo to lock that puppy in if we need?
That's in the wheelhouse.
Yeah,
Good.
I'm going to have to join on that as well.
Okay. Let me check the book while Jovan gives us a sell job for his first play.
Sure.
Let's go back to that. God, I'm so blown. These prize pick squares off the board, dudes.
Yeah,
so annoying. Tell me about the Guardians. I like them as well today.
Yeah, so I'm usually a big Logan Allen fader because he hasn't been really good, but the Blue Jays are just falling off a cliff against the lefties, or against really any lefties they've faced. And Logan Allen's a guy kind of similar to a couple of the guys they've really struggled against. So I'm piggybacking off of that. I think he's going to be just fine today. Really not scared of the majority of that lineup, not named Vlad. So I think he pitches decently. Then on the other side, you have Kevin Gausman, who, for a couple different reasons, he's been dog shit at home. He's been really bad against lefties, who's going to do damage for the Guardians if you think they're going to score at least a couple runs. Quan, Naylor, J-Ram, the main guys. Add Jimenez if you really want. But I think they match up well. Gausman is also coming off a complete game shutout against the A's, which I know the A's are the A's, and there's a reason why he struck out 10 while his strikeout stuff's been moose, like kind of trickling down towards this point in the season. It's because the A's are striking out at like the highest rate against righties by a really wide margin. Who doesn't? The fucking Guardians. So he's throwing a fastball that's gotten slower. He's throwing a splitter that's not dropping as much against a lineup that doesn't strike out, against a couple of power lefties, and you're coming off of a complete game shutout in your worst split home road wise. So I think the Guardians sneak one out. I think Logan Allen pitches okay, maybe gives up a tank, maybe 2, but I'm really not a Gausman believer. I do think it's kind of weird too. As much as I don't like Logan Allen, the books really don't like him either. And seeing him, he just opened as a pick'em against Ryan Weathers on the road, which is the exact reason why I took the Marlins in that game. I feel like a minus 130 opener for this game for Kevin Gausman is a little short, especially coming off of a complete game shutout. So I will be taking the Guardians.
And Gosman squares make it look like he's about to have a new start as well.
All the Gosman squares after a complete game shutout look really, really weird.
They look suspect. Yep.
Yeah.
They do.
100%.
They do. I'm with you. I probably would put that down if you didn't already have it. The Guardians. I like them as well. You don't see Logan Allen opening up plus 110 against Kevin Gosman every day. Okay, and I know the Guardians are much, much better team than Toronto, but I'm at the point of the season. I'm at the point of my life when I don't want to fucking back teams like Toronto who are losers. Losers. If you're a Blue Jays fan, you're a fan of a team that's just a bunch of losers. Straight up. The Guardians are the exact opposite. They're winners. They're overperformers. They've done it the last couple of years. We talk about how important organizations are more than just talents. We talk about the Bro Crew. How are they doing it right now? Their team is the least fun, most random McGee's on that roster. Doesn't matter. They're winners. They're a winning organization, winning culture. They get it done. The effort's there. The results are there. Okay. The Guardians are in that boat. They're 20 games over 500 at this point. And their worst pitcher, who's got a 5.5 ERA, who might be worse than Patty C. People are starting to talk. They're barely dogs against Kevin Gosman. But then you check, the data. You look into the Carfax, Jovan, and you see that Kevin Gosman's been moose shits. He is
sneakily.
He's been sneak moose, and until he turns it around, I am more than down to fade the losers up there in Toronto and back the winners in Cleveland. As crazy as that is to say.
Yep.
It's baseball. You can square up for kits like that. Okay, if you bet the other way, if you get cute and try to bet Gosman at a discounted price, you're going to find yourselves out of coins. Okay? I'm with you. I like to play a lot.
CFA. That's hilarious.
Oh, no. There he goes. See ya.
Bring him to the Nats.
He's terrible. He is terrible. Go to the Nats. Is that what you just said? No thanks.
Yeah, they need another lefty you can't hit.
Dude, Joey Gallo and Danny Burgers might be the greatest one-two punch of all time.
Okay, first off, Joey Gallo's injured right now. Let's have some respect.
Yeah, that's why you gotta get the Danny Burgers replacement in there.
Yeah.
Number two, Joey Gallo's sneakily playing much better in recent games.
Yeah, he is. I mean, the whole Nats team kind of is, which is great.
The Nats are back. Let's talk about them today. And then we'll go back to the Sharp report. Look, Mackenzie Gore, he got his start pushed back a day, and they moved up Patty C a couple days because he's got this thing on his finger. That sounds to me like trouble. Anytime I hear about one of these pitchers having this little dainty injury, a little fingernail thing going on, it's always like you might as well drop a nuclear bomb on a game. It's over. This kid's going to look like a shell of himself out there today. Mackenzie Gore, bless your heart, my favorite Nationals pitcher right this second, probably besides DJ Ers, my guy. He's going to have no chance. It's not even his fault. These pitchers, you guys don't understand how important it is for their freaking fingers, their hands, their fingernails to be perfect, pristine. If they have any sort of hangnail, any sort of blister, they're toast. And the fact that they had to move back a start a day already scares the heck out of me. And I think the Marlins are a play not only on the ML, but I think the best play on the board in that game is probably the Marlins plus 1.5 if you're okay with laying minus 135 juice. They're calling out Mayer, right? This kid's a stud, finally. I think this kid's going to absolutely shove it down our throats, and we're going to have no chance. Nats are back home. Nats don't play well at home. They don't hit the ball at home. That's for sure. They have hit better against righties this season, but they haven't faced a guy like Mayer in a while. And Mayer has probably been chopping at the bit down in the minors, just waiting for the call to prove to everybody that he deserves to be up in the majors. And it's ridiculous that they've been manipulating his time, keeping him down just like a guy like James Wood. It's ridiculous. Yeah. It's unfair. It shouldn't be allowed. They need to fix it. But this kid's going to come up guns a-blazing, pissed off because he's been in the minors rotting, and he's going to absolutely shove against the Nats today. McKenzie's probably not going to have his best stuff. That's really why I wanted to take that 1.5 walks allowed square, because I already know he's not going to be as controlled, dialed, locked in with that finger injury going on right this second. It is what it is.
Yeah, I would definitely be scared to back him with whatever is going on with him. But you have to say, Krabs, you've talked about Mackenzie Gore's reverse splits a lot. I think the Marlins are probably only going to have one lefty in the lineup today, Jazz Chisholm.
Okay.
So I think you could have a decent start. I'm scared off.
He might not need his A stuff today, then. Okay.
Yeah. Also, like on the other side, Max Meyer and like all of his minor league starts, like this entire season, he hasn't gone more than like 65 pitches, like other than once, where he went like 74 or something. So like he's not going to be going very long today, which is my other concern and why I just have zero desire to bet on this fucking game.
Okay. That's fair. Yeah, I could totally see the Marlins being up 2-1 and the Nats coming back in the 8th and winning this game. And then all Marlins bettors are in motion.
Yeah.
I could see it. Scrappy Nats are scrappy, man.
Could happen.
We'll see. God, Phils, come on, man. Pairing with Cruz, less than 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. People forget they have that up now on the boards. I don't know if they have it up today. I'm assuming they do. I saw that
They
up
do.
the other day, but he cashed. Him and Brady House, absolutely balling down there. Yeah, I don't know if I want to fade Dylan Cruz right this second. He's actually starting to heat up.
You could do a fuck Goots
happy to
two-piece. Cruz hit run RBI and Jackson Holiday's under.
Do they have it up there again? Jackson Holiday next to him? Okay.
Yeah.
Specials tab is wild today. Might need to cap the minors with torque. Yeah, they've been having all three of those gentlemen up a lot.
Yeah. A little bit.
Oh, that's
pulling
what
it up right now.
They got Torque.
Yeah, torque up.
Torque
They got
up.
Basayo up there too. He's the new one of the bunch. He rakes.
He's him at Bowie. I can go see him tonight if I wanted to. Torch from raking low key in AAA.
I'd hope
I mean, I hope so.
No,
Yeah.
when I take him.
Gonna have
No way you took him and he bagelled, bro.
dude.
Trent.
Colton Montgomery up too.
Can't just be doing stupid shit, man.
How's Jackson Holiday been doing in the minors? I haven't heard a single person who's an O's fan talk about him, which tells me he's playing like shit.
He's
Because you
playing
guys talk like he
amazing.
was already the best player.
Krabs
He's
doing
playing
great.
amazing.
Yeah.
All right, well, maybe you guys are
We're-
just biting your lip then.
We're just being patient, you know. He's 20 years old. Let him figure it out.
Oh, when he got called up earlier this year, you guys acted like he was already the best shortstop in baseball.
Well, Krabs, if you called up James Wood, what would you say?
Well, he actually would be the best player in baseball.
Oh yeah, for
That's the
sure.
thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. 20 subs if he wins, Davey Martinez Burger's saying. Thomas Detry. Okay, Davey. Davey, I'm holding you to that. Jovan, Goots, put that in the bank. If you check the PGA or you check the standings on
Yeah, he's going off.
Sunday afternoon or Monday morning, you
he's
see
already
Thomas
up there right
Detry as
now.
a winner.
Yeah,
He's already up there right
not-
now. He's busting.
He's 4 under. He was 4 under on his round. He's still going, but he's got 1, 2,
Fire.
3, 4, 5 holes left.
Let's go, Tom.
Yeah.
Let's go, Tom.
If he wins, I'll spin the fucking wheel.
Guess who's Busto's in LA tonight on his birthday?
Bob.
Bobby Witt.
Oh, Bobby Witt. Mikey Over's
Does he
All
about-
Stars.
does he about look like
First
playoff
game
Bob
in
out there?
LA.
Come on, dude. That's a double dipper narrative.
Yeah, that might have to be it.
Yeah, total's down to 7.5. Should be a lot of runs in that one.
Am I placing this 4-man on screen?
No, you can't
Well,
now.
If
Why
they didn't
not?
take off both of my squares,
No.
we started BTL, you could have, but yeah. And the worst part is, I mean, the Mackenzie Gore one's actually freer than air. So if that one ever shows itself again, which it won't, please take that. The Waldron one's just disgusting and hilarious, but it's also off the boards. We don't know why. There might be some weird lineup stuff going on in that game. I don't know, but they're not up on the books for the Padres either. Don't know what's good with that. I don't know. I want to hear about Chris Sale and Brian Reynolds. Can I get those sell jobs?
Yeah.
Sure. Chris Sale's playing the Rays, which I love their lefty
Sure.
lineup. But the second they have like a strikeout artist lefty pitcher, they get absolutely destroyed, especially if Alex Jackson is in the lineup, which he's probably going to be today because he catches Littell a lot. But yeah, when they have, there's two things that are exactly what Chris Sale does that the lefties just can't, or the lefty lineup just can't hit. It's a power slider down in the zone, down and in, and it's a fastball up in the zone. Anytime they see any of that, they've gotten absolutely diced. So, I mean, I'm rolling with it. If it's Corp, I don't know, but I think he's going to have an absolute gem tonight. And the only thing the Rays, like their lefty lineup with all the platoon righties has been much better, but it's because they've been facing a lot of contact guys recently. Now that they're getting a strikeout artist type guy, I think it's going to be quite a bit different. So give me Sale, K's.
That Rito's saying maybe you could take a Sale alt line Goblin. Then you get the party started early today.
Probably not a bad idea. Probably not a bad idea.
People forget I took a goblin the other day and it worked. It was
that was the sharpest goblin
that
I think of all time.
Literally in a time with flying cars in the future was what I was in that time when I locked that in.
Literally, that was incredible. Just incredible work.
It worked. Yeah, 3-piece.
Yeah.
And then PJ, he ended up right in that threshold under his actual points and right above his goblin. That's piss.
Yep.
Good for me,
100%.
but piss for most. What's good with the Shane Baz this season? Like Lightning's asking, dude is nasty. Would love to see him up soon. Any comments on Shane Baz?
He's coming soon. He's been rehabbing. I hope they don't make him start. I don't know why they would, but they should put him in the bullpen, keep him there. Pull a Mason Miller. He'd be great.
Chad, any sub bangs we've gotten today? Let me know who's dropping them so I can shout them out. Okay. Pip saying Yankees, Phillies, 2-piece, hold the fried. Pip, I don't know, man. That might make a little too much sense. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I get down with that, Pip. Jovan, what do you think?
I mean, I wouldn't hate the Yankees. Phillies kind of scare me, though.
I hate the Yankees.
Yeah.
The Rays also have the next Luis Arias.
The Rays do?
Do it.
Mm-hmm. Chandler Simpson.
Who would that be?
He's the fast Luis Arias. Dude gets on base at a crazy clip and then he'll steal like 100 bags. He's that fast.
Is he available in your fantasy baseball league?
He is, but I have other guys that are, higher than him. But
you don't want a guy that's 400.
He's not on my radar. He's not seeing the Trop for 4 years. It's not even worth it.
It'll be a while.
Okay.
And then they got Braylon Guerrero as well. He's kind of him. Yeah.
You know what I want to hear about? I want to hear about why Jovan stayed in his team. And the Braves.
Crazy.
Yeah, I don't love backing the Braves bats, but
that is a win-win now.
I'm looking at this game and I always say this, or I've always said this, the line is always fat for the Braves. I feel like it's especially fat today, even with Sale on the bump. But the thing is, I think Littell has a floor and a ceiling, I guess, for that matter, of exactly what he does every start. If you look at what he does, he's just a classic, bare minimum quality start pitcher. He gives you 6 innings, 5 innings, 3 runs, a lot of hits, which is probably a little bit of a problem against a Braves team. That's the last thing you want to give them. So I'm banking on Chris Sale a lot because I do think he's going to absolutely dice this lineup, but I think Littell can at least give up a couple. And beyond that, I mean, the Rays bullpen, we've seen it. It's been really bad. The Braves has been much better. The pitching hasn't been losing them games. It's been the bats. So this feels like, to me, I'm looking at this game and I'm thinking, yeah, maybe you could argue the Braves ML is a little fat, but also the total, I feel like, is a little high for both these offenses and what they've done. So 8.5, and I do know the Rays, every time they go on the road, first game of a weird series, they really tend to not show up, and I'm kind of thinking it's the same story today. So I think we just get a classic Littell start, and if not, then that means the Braves bats have woken up more than we expected, which I think happened in the last game of the Orioles series. So maybe we see it again. I'm not completely banking on that, but I think Sale dices, and the Braves bats won't have to do too much.
Okay. Yeah, Sale's probably going to dice. He's been just unbelievable this season. He's been money. Jovan, this is a win-win for you. Either you hit your bets, you're rich, or your Rays prove everyone wrong and pull off the upset. Rare win-win. I like it.
It is a win-win.
I like it. All right, are we going to Mexico City on November 2nd or what? The date is locked.
Yeah, I ain't going to that fucking Moose game, Krabs.
Wizards and Heat. Who doesn't want to go to that one? The talk of the town.
Yeah, GG.
I don't think there's a single Wizards fan that would want to go to that and go down there and see us get our butts spanked by the Heat in Mexico City. That could be a good wheel punishment. I have to go solo down to Mexico City and go watch the Heat and Wizards game. No backup, no friends, no help.
It would be so ratchet.
Yeah, that kind of scares me right now. I don't know. But I would go with Jovan. Courtside.
Yeah, maybe.
Anybody got tickets down there? Where are they even going to play? Do they have basketball down there? They probably do.
Yeah, they had a Mexico City game this year.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I mean,
is there any sort of direction we could take with the total in that game? Altitude is probably high, right? Maybe it's easier to score.
The under. I feel like everybody took the under in the first one they had there and got pissed off because it soared. And then I think it was the opposite the last game they played. But who knows? Who knows?
Okay. It's a nice arena, GF saying. I bet it is. They wouldn't be going down there if it wasn't. Okay. I mean, honestly, that's kind of cool that our squads are playing, but pretty random. Pretty random.
Very random.
All right, let's lock back in. I got a couple straight bets I want to tell you guys about. So how about the Mets? Sorry for bringing up the Mets after yesterday, but let's talk about the Mets. Actually, they won yesterday. How many runs did they end up scoring?
Not 5.
3.
Yeah.
They only scored 3 runs.
They did.
I like him today. I like Manea today. I want to fade Waldron, just like that prize pick square up there on the board. That was one of the weirdest charts I've seen all month. Up on the baseball board. I know the under was juiced. I don't give a shit. That's still hilarious. They're putting that up there with how dominant the knuckleballer has been. Doesn't matter to me. He's given up more than 2.5. Okay. The total in this game opened up at 8. It's down to 7.5. Don't love that. But what I do love is that it's a pick 'em at this point. After the Padres opened up, I don't know, -115, maybe a small favorite. Now we're seeing this a coin flip. Depends on what book you're looking at. I want to back Manea. I know he's coming off of getting absolutely moosed that 1 inning over in London. But besides that inning, he was nails. I think he bounces back. I've actually liked what I've seen out of Manea so far this season. And is this not a revenge game for the big lefty?
It is.
It is. It is. I want to back the big lefty at home. And the Mets, who sneakily are playing a little bit better right now, and nobody's talking about it. Nobody cares. Nobody should be talking about it because of how poverty this lineup has been all season. But they're starting to show signs of life. They are. All right, let's see if they can keep it up. I like them against the Padres. I think they end the Padres' 3-game winning streak tonight. And I think Waldron gets handed an L. And our guy, Sean Manea, after giving up a crooked number, ruining his last start and potentially a win, bounces back with a W today.
Sure. It is still the Padres against the lefty with potentially one of the only guys in their lineup that hits lefties well. He hasn't played a couple games. So they could continue to be ratchet against lefties. They used to have Tatis, Profar, maybe Solano, and now Profar's hurt. So it's a little more on the shoulders of both of those guys with the revenge game on the other side. Could be the difference.
Okay. Chat saying I might get rained out. That sucks.
Dude,
Well, good thing there's another play I really like as well that's nasty. Can I take you to Houston?
Sure.
Good. Let's talk about the Astros, folks. They're playing Detroit. Ooh, they're catching even more steam right now than they were before the show. Good. So they're up to -120, 125. Depends on where you look right now. Good. They're playing against Skubal. I think Skubal gets mucked up a little bit today. Not that he's going to give up a crooked number in an inning. He's not. But I do think he takes an L today looking at the prize picks boards. Hunter Brown looks like he's about to have a pretty good start looking at prize picks. Skubal, not so much. And he's coming off some pretty good outings too. I think his fantasy score being that low is a good sign. I almost put the less than up on the sharp report. I'd probably say that's what's going to fill in for one of these two if they don't come back. I would take Skubal less than fantasy score. I don't see him getting a quality start. I don't see him getting a win. I think the Astros veteran bats get to him a little bit. We know they don't mind hitting lefties. I think they put up a pretty good performance today. And the fact that they're catching this much steam against the Tigers team coming off a win, Houston's lost 3 of their last 4. Houston has a terrible pitcher on the bump in Hash Brown. This guy's atrocious, but he's catching steam against one of the best young pitchers in baseball, Skubal. Weird. I love Houston on the ML tonight. Probably my favorite play on the board, especially with the Mets' potential for rain.
Yeah, that could be in. I think Skubal has a little bit of a tough time today. I don't know if he gets moosed, but Hunter Brown's been really, really good recently. He's starting to pick
he's
it
been
up.
heating up. He's been heating up.
He's still getting 7 Ks though.
Yeah,
good.
Should go well. Should go pretty well.
Jovan, I'm with you. I don't think he gives up 10 runs in an inning, but I do think Skubal probably doesn't go long enough to get a quality start or might end up giving up 4.
The fact that he's
His
at 6 is hilarious.
Yeah, please don't take that today, Trent.
Sorry.
Hey, you've been down. Trust your gut. You've been down. That might be kicked out.
Every time Skubal Reagan's pitch, I don't care who they're playing. It's an auto 2-piece.
Okay. Respect. Speaking of Reagans, how do we think he does tonight against, look at that, Trent's Dodgers? What are we thinking about that game tonight, gents? -160 for the Dodgers. Anytime they're within -200, I'd be willing to bet my life that Trent's going to have coins on him. Can you confirm, Trent?
This is a rare instance where I refuse to. I don't like fading Reagans. And and the Dodgers bats, dude, are just fucking dog shit.
Yeah.
Like
totals down from 8.5 to 7.5 in this game too. That's low.
Literally last night was just cookie cutter Dodgers, man. You don't even have to watch the bottom of the lineup. I actually don't think I've seen Gavin Lux get a hit this year. I'm dead serious.
He is atrocious. They need to call up Austin Gothier, our guy, because Gavin Lux is just not doing shit.
The funny part about yesterday is they started to have a little rally at the end. Fucking Kevin Biggio in his debut, he got on. Austin Barnes got a hit, and then what do you know? Mookie, Freddie, Shohei, 3 straight Ks. 2 of them on 3 pitches.
Pause. Jeez.
Well,
yeah,
we know insane. Mookie gets in his own head. What do you know? I missed it.
Trent, we got to be better than that, dude. We got to be so much better.
Damn it! What did he do?
Good Lord, man. Just move.
Just tell me to move.
Just move.
Okay. Well, maybe it's a good thing I didn't see or hear that. Let's go ahead and move and groove. Chad, you cannot hold me legally. You cannot hold me as an accomplice now because I didn't fucking see or hear what he did. Okay. Anyways, total's down to 7.5 in LA tonight. So I'd probably take the less than on the total. I don't know why I called it a less than. It's a total on the books. I'd take the under in the game. Under 7.5. And I keep probably fading the Dodgers offense until we see a little bit more life, right? We know Mookie gets in his own brain. We know this guy, when the lights are bright, he folds, he crumbles. It is what it is. That's what Mookie's done his whole career pretty much. Freddie also last year in the playoffs. Didn't he go ghost mode as well? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Pretty much all of them went ghost mode in the playoffs.
Our team went ghost mode. Baseball's a weird sport, Jovan. You know it. You played it. It's not all about having all the talent, right? If it was, the Yankees would actually have won a World Series the last 15 years. At least one. The Dodgers probably have a couple more. Their team's been fucking stacked, right? It's not all about the talent. These guys are in their own heads right now. They can't see straight up there at the plate, and they're only digging themselves more of a hole as time goes on. They need to take a day off, take a break, hit the reset button, right? Because it's only going to get worse. Let's keep fading them.
Sure.
Until we see them wake up, until we see them take a breath, until we see those guys get a day off, let's keep fading. It's all about getting hot at the right time. You're goddamn right.
Yep.
Nats too. What are we chirping the Nats for, man? What are we chirping them for?
Speaking of that, I don't know if they're doing like a bulk opener situation because Max Meyer's not extended, but he's at least not starting the game now.
He's not starting?
Yeah.
Dudes. Sean Anderson, who is that guy?
You still might see him, but maybe not at the start.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, the Marlins are up there for just most poverty organization of all time. Just dumbos.
Yeah, but there's
dumbos left and right.
Horrendous
org. Oh, Rockies, they're in there too. Rockies are a mission org. Athletics, we already know they're in there. That's the big three. If you could combine the Marlins, the Rockies, and the Athletics, GMs, their front office, they would still be the worst team in baseball. They could have a bunch of clowns running the show. It's a joke. Okay. God, I'm so bricked that Phil's brought up Dylan Cruz earlier, honestly. He has been starting to play much better. W reminder, Phils. Thank you.
Hilarious.
Appreciate that one. All right. I want to hear the rest of your plays. I think I just finished up my pups. My prize pick squares are gone. They're off the board. Hilarious. Can't make it up. I want to hear the rest of your plays. I think you had a total on there we haven't gotten to yet. Sure.
Yeah. Late night over in Seattle, which I'm probably going to wait to bet this because if Corey Seager's not playing, I swear to God, I'm going to be extremely upset. It's the only way the score runs. But from what it seems like, he's going to be playing today. They gave him a rest day yesterday just to save him for today. But it's Heaney Castillo, which Castillo also got pushed back before the start. Love to fade him in spots like this. Love to fade pitchers in spots like that. But those are two guys that, and really two pitching staffs overall, that both of these teams have seen a lot. And usually the way these Mariners series have tended to go this season especially, some of the teams, even that are colder, come in with like their little spruce of offense, like in the first game, then it kind of dies down towards the end. We saw that with the White Sox. which I think they scored 4 runs. Mariners had the walk-off grand slam, so that was easily like the highest scoring game of the series, I believe, in game 1. And that's been the story for a lot of these series for the Mariners. So I think that kind of happens today. We saw, what was it, 3-1 final in LA yesterday. Rangers are staying on the West Coast, hopefully getting Seager back, and now they're facing a pitcher they've seen a lot. So I think they do hit some tanks off of him. He's been known to struggle against that lineup especially, and I think it continues, even though they're on a little bit of a colder stretch than they were the last couple times they've seen him. And then the same thing on the other side. You're getting the Mariners against lefties where they're a lot more patient, which could be bad because Heaney is – I don't know what their plan is for how long they're going to pitch him. They could really pitch him as long or as short as they want to because Lorenzen gave them some solid depth yesterday. But you're going to see probably the longer relief bullpen guys, I would think, which are so much worse for the Rangers. So I know the back-end guys are probably not going to be available too after some of them pitch back-to-back days. So I think this total is a little too low. And I want to take a shot and say we're going to get runs, at least 7 of them, hopefully more.
Okay. When in doubt, and the squad ride loses, what do? You get right back to that team that screwed you, and you take the same play. You know why? Because that's the book's worst nightmare, Jovan, is you having the cojones to do exactly that and go right back to the well that fucked you yesterday. Nobody's got the balls to do that. Jovan does. He'll lock it in. I like
truthfully, if you told me you're getting 3 runs for the Rangers, I probably still would have taken it. It was just the Dodgers. Yep. So I can't even fault the Rangers that much because I also didn't know at that point Seager wasn't going to be playing. So if they gave me 3 without Seager, I would have said fine. Give me 6 or 7 from the Dodgers.
I'm with you. How about a goose egg for you?
Yeah, they're 1. They got 1. Thank you.
Oh, they did get 1? Okay,
they did get 1 somehow, some way.
I was about to say, you hungry? Pages. You want some shugs?
Yeah. Andy Pages was the only run of the game on a home run.
Okay. Hey, I like Andy Pages. I think that kid's pretty good. He's an idiot, though, running through stop signs, but that kid's got some talent. He's nice.
Yeah, he might have to do something.
He'll be up on that squad for a while.
Score runs against Reagans. I mean, they're probably going to get 1 nuke from maybe him, but probably Teoscar or Will Smith, one of the lefty guys today.
I just had a brain blast for an idea of a bet on the books. Why can you not take, alternate totals where it's one team's team total plus another team's team total who's not playing each other, and you take that combined total? Does that make any sense?
Can you not?
Wouldn't that be a cool bet to have? If there's 2 teams you want to take their team totals for, you take that over, even though it's not the game they're playing against each other, but it's just their combined team totals. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I see what you're saying now.
Did I just come up with a wager?
You kind of did. That could be cool.
That would be cool if I like 2 teams to put up, crooked numbers or score a lot of runs. And you thought you were scared of the other team dropping a goose egg like last night with the Dodgers, how it played out. Gosh, that'd be cool. Sounds like a PP special square. Yeah, it kind of does. Big night tonight for Primer. Can I get Primer's thoughts? There's no one to blame. Primer, why is Primer being philosophical in chat? What happened? How many units in Gore, walks, straight bet? How about a 2-unit guys or Achilles? Probably sitting at -135 still. I would still play that if you want. If you like free coins, if you like, bets that hit. Mackenzie Gore more than 1.5 walks in the books. If that's where you're going to take it, that's where you're going to take it. If it's not up on PP. Jovan, any other thoughts, comments, questions, concerns, angles, sell jobs, nugs about these, 5 plays we have up here each?
Don't think so.
Brian Reynolds more than 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. That's a crazy square. The fact that that's on a demon is pretty funny.
Well, no, it's in Coors. They're playing the Rockies.
Okay.
In Denver. Okay. So it makes plenty of sense. But Feltner's on the mound, who is terrible. So bad, and especially bad in Coors. And the one thing, like the Pirates, I don't really like messing with them, period, against a righty majority of the time, unless there's like a glaring spot for it. And a guy who is pitching in Coors, just terrible on the surface and doesn't strike many guys out, is probably one of the only guys or type of guys that I would consider. So I'm going with Brian Reynolds. I was debating between just taking one of the goats between him and O'Neal Cruz, because O'Neal Cruz, another, you want a low strikeout rate guy against him. So Feltner is bad against lefties, throws a lot of what Brian Reynolds wants to see. I think if the Pirates score runs, which I kind of think they do today, maybe hot take, maybe not, because they are in Coors against Feltner, I think Brian Reynolds is going to be in the thick of it. So I think it starts off, you start off this series with runs from one of your goats for the Pirates.
Okay. Our guy here's got $500 on the under in the Cubs game. What do we think? I like that play.
Yeah.
Wind's blowing in. It makes sense. But the total's moving accordingly. I like it. Wouldn't say I love it. I'd rather take the Cubs on the ML. But I like it.
Yeah.
You got any goal scorers in the Euros? And also I'm seeing people in chat ask about this UVA-UNC game starting up in about 10. If you got any thoughts on that one, let me know.
Can't say I really do. I do think we kind of see – I feel like a lot of people, I mean, myself included, like when I first looked at the Scotland game today, the Scotland-Germany game today, obviously I'm a little biased because I want Germany to do well, but everybody likes Scotland to just make this one insanely gross. I guess if there's a what I learned for a single game, it's that there's no chance for goals to be scored here. I think it may start out really, really slow, like a lot of these opening matches kind of do in every big tournament, but you're going to get goals at some point. I think I'm kind of wanting to back like a live second half over after the first. Maybe it's 1-0, maybe it's 0-0. I don't know. I can't really pick out one for this game though. Like I will say, like honestly, Germany corners would probably be my best way to bet this game, I would think, because both teams are going to try and keep everything out of the middle. I think if Germany wants to get offense, especially in the second half, they're going to have to get the ball in the perimeter where that's not really their specialty. So that's the only way I think they're going to get their set pieces together. So I don't really have like a player that I'm picking out, but that's like the general thought that I think is going to happen.
Okay. Can I get a final score prediction for the Germany game?
I think it can be 2-1, but I also think could be very likely that all three of those goals come in the second half.
Whoa. So we're taking the first half under in this game?
Yeah, I mean the like regular line that I see on my book is 1 flat. It's like I don't know. I could see 0-0, but I could see somebody scratching 1, and I wouldn't be all that shocked.
First half is boosted plus 100 over a half. Whoa. Hey now. That could be huge. I'd be down a sprinkle in the first half under.
Yeah. I mean, it's usually how these games start. Super slow with the host country against an inferior opponent, which Scotland's probably the lowest gap that there's been in a while between one of these games.
Thanks, Big Cheesy. Big Cheesy. I was thanking him for saying God bless you because I just sneezed on mute. He also put 500 on Virginia ML. I don't know. I'm a little biased. I like UNC though. Ooh, plus 105 now. Why is there 40 cents of VIG in a college baseball game? Shouldn't there be less VIG for stuff that people don't know shit about? Wouldn't you think? Oh. Speaking of less VIG, can we go to the PLL board? I want to talk about that before we wrap it up. Let's take a peep at the PLL games this weekend, can we? You got a minute?
Yeah.
Good. Cannons, Water Dogs, that game is going to be nuts. Pick them, as it probably should be. I have no fucking clue who's winning that one. Take your pick. Gosh, it's Philly at home, right? I believe they have a doubleheader. Scroll down to Sunday Goots. I think they have that last game. I think the home teams always play the first game of the weekend and the last game of the weekend so that they keep the fans there first and last, which makes no sense. Yep, they play my Snicks on Sunday for the doubleheader. Okay. Gosh, they're getting some disrespect.
They're going to be on 3, man.
You think so?
They can't score. They just.
I think the Whips get a win today
goals.
or this weekend. I think the Whips might get a win against a tired Water Dogs team.
I don't know. That tired teen trend didn't work out first weekend, and they went 1-1 last weekend with the chaos. So
yeah.
Not much subject matter there, but who knows?
I know. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Go back to Saturday. What's up, Lockmouth? Good to see you in chat. 30-month sub. W's. Love that. All right. Cannons, Water Dogs. Totals at 26. Give me the over in that game. Mike, you'll be happy. I'm sure he'll be on that himself. That's a high total and for good reason. And I feel like the Cannons offense is just waiting to explode. Just waiting to explode.
If you want to ride a hot hand, Colin Kurse was a beast last week against the Whip Snakes. I wouldn't mind Philly being juiced up, ripping shots on Kurse.
Yeah. Yeah, people forget the Brennan O'Neill square from last was probably the greatest square to ever exist on the planet Earth.
Might have been.
It's huge.
Yeah.
I'm expecting some sort of invite to a, award show with some sort of, maybe not a red carpet, maybe a green carpet.
Hall of Fame.
Show
Going
up
Hall of Fame.
and at least some sort of nomination, right, for best square of the year. Come on.
Well, you could run it back this weekend with a donkey square, and there's something to pair it with that you have up there, Krabs. If you go to the
PLL?
PrizePicks, PLL square with one of the PrizePicks special squares that happens to be up there. I think it might be your favorite one. It's back. Because you know what two players play today? Aaron Judge and Luka Doncic.
Before chat says anything, I don't want to hear it. Because last time I faded this, it hit and went less than ya bums. Okay? People act like these squares never go less than. People act like people come out of the woods when I don't hit one of these PP special squares. They sprint to BTL. They're here early. They're here during the intro. They're already chatting before our faces are up on the screen. But when I faded and it hits, literally we're at church. You don't hear a peep. Not a soul. Not a soul. With that being said, do I want to take this? Yeah, I kind of do. What do we think about Aaron Judge and his matchup today?
Well, he's facing Bayo, who's dog shit, but he's Cy Young against righties, terrible against lefties. So, I will be surely having coin on Soto today. But, there's better spots to fade Judge than after a 0 for 4 with 4Ks day.
Yeah, but we know how Judge is. He's either the hottest hitter on baseball, the greatest hitter on earth, or he's slumping a little bit. And look, he's been the hottest hitter in baseball the last month and a half, you could probably argue. It's only a matter of time before the guy has a bad week, bad month. That's how Aaron Judge rolls. Okay? He's a momentum-based player, good and bad. Maybe this could be his week off, his 2 weeks off, right? He's playing at an unsustainable rate, Jovan. He can't keep getting away with it. A matchup against Bayo could be just what the doctor ordered. Yeah. I'm in. Sign me up. Go ahead and give me Aaron Judge, Luka Doncic, less than 5.5 TBs. Let's go over to the lacrosse category. I want to take a peep. They've got a guy up on the board I've never even heard of, Ross Scott. That's crazy. Don't know who that is. Good to see they have the goals squares up now, though. Fuck yeah. Tons of points. Dudes, get up here, man. You got anything for me?
There's one staring me in the face. It's Jules at 2 points.
I was just looking at that. Jules is back.
He hasn't been amazing. He had 1 goal last week, 2 in the first game, I believe. Or no, he has 6 goals through 3 games. He had 1 last week though.
He balled against the Redwoods in a revenge game, remember? Yeah.
I think it's kind of a disrespectful line. I kind of like it. And he's not a pass first guy. Last year, I think he had 6 assists the whole season. But I think he can get 2 goals here.
You know who I like? Chris Gray.
You don't know who he is.
You don't know who Chris Gray is?
Oh, I thought you meant Ross Scott. No, Chris Gray. Yeah. Chris Gray, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who that guy is, Ross Scott. I'll be completely transparent. Yeah. I don't.
Yeah.
See for sure.
I like Chris Gray. Chris Gray, after getting that new finance gig, missing a week.
I don't think he's
I'm worried.
Chris Gray to show up.
I'm worried that he's not fucking locked coming off of a week off at a new job, Krabs.
He'll be locked.
I think he'll be fired.
That kid's nasty, bro.
Yeah, he's good.
He's good as shit. Maybe it's just keeping it simple and backing Marcus Holman to drop a Hattie. All right, I'm not going to force it, but I will be taking that Aaron Judge and Luka Doncic less than 5.5 TBs and 3-pointers made. You guys can go ahead and put that in as my substitute sharp report squares if you need be. Okay. Let's go back to the books. I want to look at these lines one more time before we move and groove and do the squad rides. I want to look at the PLL lines one more time. Archers minus 160, minus 120 on the minus 1.5 against the Chaos, who are good, not great. God, that's tough. Well, after the Archers blew that game against Brendan O'Neill, I'd probably like the Archers to come out hot and get a big-time win. Minus 160, maybe a good light pace. I think they get a big-time dub. The game that's really, living beachfront in my head is the Cannons and Water Dogs. It's going to be on ABC, 12:30 p.m. tomorrow. if you guys aren't watching that, day lacrosse hits different than night lacrosse. Okay, I know the first couple of weeks it's been night games. It's been weird. You guys are out doing stuff on Saturdays, whatever. Start your day off tomorrow with the Cannons and the Water Dogs at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. I promise you it's going to be must-see TV. I'm going to be on the over. There's going to be 30-plus goals. Trent's going to be finishing up his 24-hour stream, hopefully betting on this shit. We're going to come on towards the end, support him, okay? Cannons, Water Dogs, going to be electric tomorrow. I'm hype. I'll have the over, take it in my pocket. That game's going to be fun as shit. I don't know who's winning. Hopefully the Cannons. Fuck Philly. And then Sunday, they've also got another game on ABC. People forget. Atlas and Redwoods. Wow. That game's going to be epic as well.
Look at this, Krabs. This is the stat leaders. See anything weird about
Yeah,
this?
Jeff Teat and all the freaking Atlas
Literally
are just leading every
Atlas
single
player.
category. How long does that last? Probably doesn't. Right?
Insane.
But it's been impressive. It's got to be of course it's the UVA team that's just absolutely tweaking too. It's all the UVA kids.
Yeah.
They're nice, dude. Schellenberger, Dixon has, rejuvenated his career.
Xander's great.
He's been unbelievable this year.
Yeah.
Jeff Teat, not a UVA guy, but he's best player in the world right now.
We getting the plus 2.5 up and moving.
It might be the
Go
play.
back to those odds, will you?
It might be the play.
Go back to those odds. Let's
Right
take a peep. I'll be on that.
I mean, it might just
Get
have
the
to
plus
play it.
2.5 up and moving for me, will you? It's on ABC. You think I'm sitting out that game? You don't think I'm betting on the Woods? Jovan, that's your team too. You better have a slip on the Woods. I'm going to be asking for it.
You like both dogs?
I didn't ask that for no reason.
Okay. Plus
Both
2.5.
Spread on Sunday, Krabs?
Yeah, probably. And I honestly think you probably take both on the ML, and they're going at least 1-1. That's probably the better move, to be honest with you.
I would take the under in that Whips game. If they're going to win, it's going under.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Water Dogs, tired legs, second game of the weekend as well, right? They're probably not going to be shooting many 2-pointers, not going to be having many fast breaks. I like that under.
Brendan Krebs
Which takes one with defense.
Yeah.
All right, go to the top. I'm going to go over my official plays as of right now, and then we're going to do the squad rides.
Perfect.
Okay. Over in Cannons, Water Dogs. That game's on ABC. If you're not watching that, figure it out. Grow up. Start your weekend off. Start your Saturday off with that game on ABC. Lock in the over. That's going to be a fun game, a rare fun bet from me. Okay. Archers Chaos. Give me the Archers to bounce back after an all-time melt. Okay. The Archers have been known to melt, but after a melt, I think they bounce back. They get a big-time win. Lay the minus 160. You might need to because that team folds like no other, and I'd be scared having a minus 1.5 ticket in my pocket. But I don't mind fading the Chaos right now. Give me the minus 160. Give me the Archers ML. Game number 3. All right, this one's also on ABC on Sunday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern. Give me the Redwoods. Give me the plus 2.5. We might need it. Wouldn't mind a sprinkle on the ML, though, either. And then the final game of the weekend, go ahead and lock in the Whip Snakes for me. I get to back my Redwoods and Whip Snakes on Sunday. That's going to be an absolutely glorious day. And I think if you take both teams on the ML at plus chicken, you're probably making some coins. All right, guys. I like that under as well. And Whip Snakes, Water Dogs, I'm with Goots. I think if the Whip Snakes want that game to be close and to have any sort of chance, it's going to have to go under. They're going to have to win with defense or at least keep it close with defense. Okay? W's. I will have PLL squares out this weekend, chat. Stay posted on the socials. Okay? You ready for a squad ride?
Ready.
Let's do it. Goots, run that shit. Ron, no, dudes. No. I don't think it's them. I don't think it's the Water Dogs game one. I think it's that over. I would pivot. All right, let's lock in for today. We got to get a squad right up and moving. Jovan, favorite play of the day. What do you got? What are you liking?
Say the guards.
Guards ML?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's put guards ML in that puppy. I'm down. Sign me up. Can we put the Astros in there?
Sure.
Good. Do I need to check with my local weatherman before I end up putting the Mets in this puppy or even asking?
I mean, it doesn't really matter if it gets rained out, does it?
Well, we don't have a squad ride then.
I mean, if it gets announced rained out, then we pivot.
I don't want to put the Cubs in. That starts up way too soon. I think I like your Rangers over better than the Braves. Are you cool with putting that in?
Yeah.
Rangers, Mariners over 7.
Yep.
I can't believe we didn't talk once about the World Series preview.
Dog shit
And
team,
on that
man.
note, we're not going to do it. And this is going to teach Goots a lesson. Okay? We're not even going to mention the word S today
Ranger
on the episodes.
Suarez,
This might be the
Kyle
greatest BTL on
Bradish.
earth. This might be the greatest BTL ever recorded, folks. We didn't even talk about the Orioles.
Yeah.
If you
Probably
take
the Orioles,
Phillies
though.
ML, you're a best.
There it is.
Gunnar Henderson is not invited to the White Boy Summer.
Tom
See,
Hanks.
You're on
son,
a
he's
dangerous
not letting
slope,
him in.
Trent. Dangerous slope talking about White Boy Summer after your recent comments, man.
Dave said it was chill, man.
Dude.
Unreal.
Anyways, let's go ahead and lock in the squad ride vote. I think we go with these 3 plays, huh? Astros ML, Guards ML, Rangers, Mariners over.
Sure.
You good with that? I'll
Yeah.
tell you what, I'm boycotting the NBA Finals
Ooh.
tonight. I'm not watching it. I don't give a hoot about it.
Astros catching some steam, Krabs.
Good. They better be.
I
think
that.
the Astros is a great looking play today.
I think
I
that's
do.
sharp from you today, Krabs.
Same. I think that's a good looking play as well. Chat, lock in. You only got about a minute or so left. We'll get the poll up on the board as well if you want to check it out. Here it comes. Goots is working hard in the back end. Let's look at that poll. There it is. Boom. All right, chat. 3 plays, 3 winners. Hurry up. Go, 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 go. You have 3, maybe 2 minutes to lock in your squad ride vote for today. All right, lock the hell in. And the Guardians ML is going to win with these. Okay. Rangers, Mariners over might hit by the 5th inning. Looking at the votes. Good. Jovan, what are you voting for?
I don't know. I mean, I have 2 of my plays in there, 1 of yours, but I do have a pretty. I like that sell job from you on the Astros. I like the play too.
So do I.
Kind of.
I think it's nasty.
As much as I love my own plays, I think that's a winner from you.
Okay. Your gut's telling you it's the Astros, huh?
Gut is telling me it's the Astros, but I love the Guards and the Rangers over.
Well, it's not like those plays get swept either. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm with you. All right, chat. 3 plays, 3 winners. You got about a minute to vote. Hurry up. Go, 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 go. Guardians ML, Astros ML, Rangers Mariners over 7.5. Okay. If you guys aren't betting and watching the PLL this weekend, reevaluate your life. Okay? Because you're wrong. Figure it out. Jovan, 12:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. What are you going to be doing?
If I'm awake, I'm going to be watching the PLL, man. I can tell you.
Goddamn right you are.
I can tell you. I was going to say 12:30 Sunday might be where I'm really locked in. Of course.
Okay. Pull the Redwoods.
It's the one bet I will for sure be punching in probably right now. Is
you rolling Woods on a Sunday afternoon?
Surely not biased or anything, but I think that's a winner.
Trent's not even going to roll any Woods on Sunday, man. You think he's locking in his Redwoods? He ain't locking in.
Trent is going to be in REM sleep during that game.
Yeah. He's going to be sleeping for 48 hours straight, folks.
Yeah.
I want Trent's golf future is what I want. I want Trent to look at the golf leaderboard right now and tell me who's winning the damn thing. That's what I want before we go.
You can't bet Scotty, so what's he going to do?
Scotty's got to miss the cut, bro.
Literally got to miss the cut. He's 5 over.
Here's the leaderboard. Trent, if you feel something, let us know. Shout it out. I believe the squad ride poll has commenced. Could it be Hideki Matsuyama? Guardians ML. Okay. Jovan, they went with your favorite play.
Yeah.
Good.
See that. It's winning.
Good. Not surprised. All right. Projected cut is at 5. So you're all in the Mavs. Nope, not betting the Mavs. I'm actually boycotting the NBA Finals tonight. It's been so terrible to watch. I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to bet it. I'm not taking it. Not doing it. I think the Celtics ML is honestly the play tonight. Not even joking. I think the series is over. I think the Mavs are an absolute clown show and a joke. It's that easy. Don't fade 86 the same.
Can I get your thoughts before you go on Luka tonight? Lauren has meat on tape.
I mean, if she's got meat on tape, she's got meat on tape for him. Let's take a peep at it. 32 piece. I mean, yeah, he's going to leave it all out there on the fucking court. After fouling out early, too, in that last game, I hope somebody would be in his ear, tell him to fucking wake up. Quit it with these stupid fouls that are costing him, the game literally cost him the game in game 3. Those stupid fouls. I like it. Has it moved?
I'm thinking about throwing a actual fucking megalodon on a prize picks tonight.
It better be a 2-piece.
It's probably not going to be a 2-piece.
All right. No
Okay,
more than
well, why
a
are you
4
sending
then.
it? Yeah, come on, dude.
Chris Sale, K's.
Okay.
Bobby Witt, Luca Points.
Okay.
Something else.
I really wish one of those 2 squares that I put up there was still up because I fucking love them, but they're gone.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what to do. Jovan, comments, concerns about any of those squares? I like all 3 besides Bobby.
Fuck out of here. Get that out. Lead off gag for sure today, bro. I swear.
Yeah.
What about Luca field goal attempts?
Luca field goal attempts could be a whale too.
That could be a donkey.
You probably just trust LC though and trust the WAG.
Yeah.
And trust Luca at 32.5.
Gotta trust LC.
Okay.
LC's meat on Luca. Javon's got meat on sale. Bobby on his fucking birthday in LA is just auto bustos. Those are 3 I go to sleep at night knowing that I trusted those. That's what's most important.
So I assume this
I'm trying to find you one after this, but I'm pretty blown. My 2 are off the board.
I mean, if you're throwing just goats into recommendation, I think you should at least put into consideration. Get your squares from Search Stream or whatever. But if Soto's tickling Jim, I think you should do that.
Soto's tickling Jim.
If you
or you fade
Jim,
Judge.
Dude, I don't want to put Judge over or under in this shit.
All right, that's fine. Just leave him out.
I can't.
At least don't take his more than. That's fine. That's fine.
For Boston?
Bayo.
Ooh.
I mean, Soto is Bayo's kryptonite, I would say. Bayo all over the place, has no control. Soto's smart. He's not swinging at shit. It's got to be his fantasy score, though, because there's some walks involved, probably.
Yeah, there's going to be walks involved. Like, Bayo is like the biggest split difference lefty-righty and out of like a bunch of pitchers in the league. So all the lefties are going to kill him. And there's a 9.5 total in Boston today, which I know the last time we saw a total, I don't think it went over, but in that Braves game, it at least got close. And there were a shit ton of runs from the Red Sox at the very least. Yankees are probably doing something today.
I'll definitely keep that one in mind.
Yeah, that could be the play. Okay. All right. Chat, we're going with the Guardians on the squad ride for the ML today. I get down with that. Please do not let the Astros on the ML get swept. Look at that beautiful picture behind me. That makes me want to go to the beach. Jovan, Goots, I appreciate you gentlemen holding it down this week. Okay, I'll be back recharged on Monday, ready to fucking attack the day, attack the week, and bring the energy. Okay? Appreciate you gents holding it down. We will catch you. Stick around for the Surge stream starting up right now. Rumor has it Trent's firing up a 24-hour stream right now. Okay, I don't know if it's starting right this second, but it's coming. All right, so support the fuck out of him. If I get back and he's still running it tomorrow when I land around 1 p.m. Eastern, I will hop on for the end and we'll do this together, okay, during the PLL stuff. Do not forget about the PLL tomorrow. 2 games on ABC this weekend. If you're not watching them, if you're not betting on them, what are you doing? Okay, check it out. At least try it for me. If you don't like the PLL after watching it on ABC on national TV for these 2 games this weekend, come and chat on Monday and tell me to go fuck myself. Okay, but until then, give it a shot. I promise you're going to like it. You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it. We'll catch you guys on Monday. We'll be back same time, same place. Stick around for the Surge stream. We'll be seeing you guys. Have a great weekend. Peace.